Hello everyone, welcome to engineering classes. Today we will learn about Laplace transform. Now before starting Laplace transform, firstly learn what is step and impulse function. A function is called to be step function if it's 1 for t greater than and equal to 0. Unit step function is denoted with ut. Ut is 1 for t greater than and equal to 0, and at t is equal to 0 this function is undefined. How this is undefined? As you can see, at t 0 plus this function is 1. For t 0 minus this function is 0, means at 0 minus is not equal to t 0 plus, so this is called to be discontinuity. So therefore this function is undefined at t equal to 0. So this is a mathematical representation of ut function. This thing you have to remember. Ut is 1 for t greater than equal to 0, and for t less than 0 it's 0. Now impulse function. Now this function is infinity for t equal to 0, and for t not equal to 0 this is 0. Now derivative of unit function is impulse function. Now third function is ramp function. These functions have used in Laplace transform, therefore I am telling you. Ramp function is slope. This is t. This line represents t. It is denoted with rt. T is 1, then ramp is 1. If 2, then it's 2. If 3, then it's 3. Similarly like that. For t greater than equal to 0, this is t, and 0 otherwise. It means for t less than 0, this is 0. Derivative of ramp function is unit function. Suppose this is delta and this is 1. So how we find slope of a line? For that, y2 upon y1. How we find slope of a line? y2 minus y1 minus x2 minus x1. For that, 1 minus 0 upon delta minus 0. It will come out to be 1 upon delta. So slope of a line comes out to be 1 upon delta. It will be, here it's till delta, so it's delta, and this slope is 1 upon delta. This unit function is 1 upon delta. Derivative of this ramp function is unit function. This slope is 1 upon delta, so this is 1 upon delta till delta. Its t is also delta. Laplace transform is in S domain. Laplace transform is always in S domain. So to convert function from t domain to S domain, we have to use this method, that is ft exponential minus st dt integration from 0 to infinity. To convert function from time domain to S domain, so first of all we find the Laplace transform of ut, that is 1 from 0 to infinity exponential minus est dt. Now integrate it, we will get exponential infinity is 0 and exponential 0 is 1. So we will get 1 upon s. So Laplace transform of ut, or we can say Laplace transform of 1 is 1 by s. Now second one is Laplace transform of exponential at, that is exponential at e raised to r minus st 0 to infinity. We will get now exponential infinity would be 0 and exponential 0 will be 1. So we will get minus a minus s. Laplace transform of exponential at is s by a. Laplace transform of t, now that is t exponential. Here we have to use integration by parts. Now I hope you remember how to do integration by parts. Now for this, first function as it is, integration of second minus differentiation of first and integration of second, whole integration. If we put infinity here, this whole will get cancelled. Now put 0, we will get, this will get 1 upon s square. So Laplace transform of t will come out to be 1 upon x square. Here we have to put infinity here and here also. So if we put infinity here, this will get cancelled. If we put 0 here, this will be 1. So we will get 1 upon s square. That is t raised to power n is equal to n factorial upon s n plus 1. If t raised to power 1, then we will get 1 upon s. Here n is equal to 1, so this will be square, and n square will be 2 factorial upon s square, and n cube will be 3 factorial upon, this will be cube, s upon 4 factorial, like this, so on. Now Laplace transform of sin 80, that is sin 80 exponential minus st dt, 0 to infinity. Now again this will be integration by parts. For this you have to use u is equal to sin 80 and v is equal to exponential minus st. Now you solve it yourself because this will be really lengthy. For this you just need to know integration. Laplace transform of sin 80 is a upon s square plus a, and Laplace transform of sin hyperbolic 80 a upon s square minus a square. Similarly, in case of cos hyperbolic, this will be s upon s square minus a square. Now properties of a Laplace transform. First one is linearity. Laplace transform of ft is fs. Laplace transform of gt is gs. So Laplace transform of aft, these a and b are constants. If you add or subtract a function in time domain, then function will also be added and subtracted in s domain also. Time shifting property, that is now time shifting. Laplace transform of ft is fs. Laplace transform of t minus t naught will be fs exponential minus s t naught. This is a time shifting property of Laplace transform. And frequency shifting property of Laplace transform is, if ft is multiplied with exponential at, then its Laplace transform will be f s minus a. Firstly, we will see frequency shifting property. Here this sin 80 is multiplied with exponential at. Here sin 80 Laplace transform is a upon s square plus a square. Write it down here. Sin 80 Laplace transform is a upon s square plus a square. Here now this function in time domain is multiplied with exponential at, then its result will be s minus a. Here in place of s we have to do s minus a, minus here it will be s minus a square plus a square. Here this a is of this exponential at. Now second example, that is exponential at cos bt. Cos hyperbolic at is s upon s square minus a square. Now due to this exponential bt, s minus b, here also. Let's take another example, exponential at sin hyperbolic bt. What is sin hyperbolic bt is a upon s square minus b square. Sin hyperbolic at is a upon s square minus a square. Here in place of a we have b, so it will be b upon s square minus b square. Here due to this exponential we will have b minus a s square only in place of s minus a square minus b square. Now let's see one more example, minus 2t cos. Now this exponential 4t is s upon s square plus a square. Here this is 4, so it will be 4 square, that is 16. Now due to this minus 2 we will have s plus 2 square plus 16. Now let's see example of time shifting property. Now for this, now here we have t minus 2, we have to do it also t minus 2 for shifting it in time domain. So for that we can do t plus 2, t minus 2. This and this. Now we are left with here exponential t is 1 upon s plus 2. So write it down. Here due to shifting in a time domain, here this ft is exponential minus 2t. Here we have converted it in a s domain. This is fs. This is ft. Here due to this shifting in time domain, exponential minus s. Here what is t naught? 2 and this. So result would be here you can write it as now second example. Now as you can see, this function is repeating itself. This type of function that repeats itself is called to be a periodic function. This function is repeating itself after t is equal to 2. Here and here. Now suppose this is gs. This is repeating itself after 2. So now this is gt. This is in time domain. So this is gt. This is gt. This will be t minus t naught. Here t naught is 2. So this will be t minus t naught. And like that, this will be t minus 4. Like this, so on. Now let's find its Laplace transform. Because this function is keep on repeating. Now Laplace transform of gt will be gs, and this t minus t naught will be plus gs exponential minus s 2. Here t naught is 2 plus gs minus exponential s this 4. Here this will be x. Here it will come out to be. So here it becomes gp. So it will be 1 upon exponential es. So its answer will be this. Here we can also find the value of gs. When I teach you signal and system, then I will tell you how to find value of this gs. Here I have taken this example to teach you time shifting property. Now second property is time scaling property. If Laplace transform of ft is fs, then if we scale a function with a, here a is constant, then its Laplace transform will be 1 upon a modulus f s by a. Now third property, time shifting and scaling. Laplace transform of ft is fs, Laplace transform of at plus b. Here this a is due to scaling and b is due to shifting. Here a and b are constants. Then its Laplace transform will be 1 upon a f s by a exponential s b by a. This is due to scaling, and this exponential b by a is due to shifting and scaling. Now we are given with this and have to find this. You can see in this example time has scaled as well as shifted. Now find a and b. Here we can see f s by 2. Here this is f s by a. So a comes out to be 2. Now check it. You can see a comes out to be 2. For b, s get cancelled. A is 2, put a value. B comes out to be minus 8. Now we calculated a and b, put here. Now this comes out to be time domain function of this Laplace domain function using shifting and scaling property. Second example, here in this example we are given with this and have to find this. Now to find its Laplace transform, just put it in a function. Here a is minus 6, function s upon a minus s, b is 48 and a is minus 6. Just solve it and you will get an answer. Here this is 18, so put 18 here. 18 will remain as it is. You can put it like this. Answer will be, so this comes out to be a Laplace transform